Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of our NASCAR Heat 5 2023 Mod Career Mode Season number 4, where you are looking at the race results from the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race at Gateway in St. Louis, where it was Lane Riggs picking up his second win in a row and second in the round of 8, further cementing his spot in the championship round. Tyler Ankrum with a strong runner-up finish. Matt Mills, Grant Enfinger, and Caden Honeycutt rounded out the top 5, followed up by Ty Majeski, Stuart Friesen, Corey Day, Ben Rhodes, and Chase Purdy, the top 10. And of course, the other playoff driver, Mason Massey, finished in 17th position. So there's your Truck Series race results from Gateway. Lane Riggs picking up the win. I believe the Truck Series playoff grid, or rather that race was from Bristol. My apologies. That truck race result was from Bristol. So now we head to Gateway as a cutoff race. So my apologies for what I said in the first one. Riggs, of course, is through the championship round. Caden Honeycutt looking good at plus 38. Grant Enfinger plus 28. And Friesen on the bubble, just 7 points above Ty Majeski. That final spot will certainly be up in the air as we go to St. Louis next episode. And then Ankrum sits only out by 18. He can still find a way in on points. Ben Rhodes, Mason Massey, must-win scenario for those two drivers if they want to keep their championship hopes alive for another 4 races. The NASCAR Xfinity Series was also in action this weekend. Brandon Jones picking up the win at Bristol Motor Speedway over Carson Quaffle. Top playoff driver Justin Allgaier in third. Then Nick Sanchez and Ryan Truex start out the top 5, followed by Jesse Love, Connor Zilic, Parker Vetzlaff, Ty Majeski, and Corey Day with a solid top 10 finish. Other playoff drivers Taylor Gray in 11th, Riley Herbst in 17th. And then Ryan Sieg finishes all the way down in 35th position, not the finish that he was looking for in the 39 to kick off the Xfinity Series round of 8. So Brandon Jones picks up his 3rd win of the season. Shame he was just eliminated from the playoffs in the previous round. But he gets the win at Bristol. So now here's the Xfinity Series playoff grid. We still have 2 races to go in the round of 8 at Kansas and Las Vegas. Allgaier comfortably 39 points above the cut line. Jesse Love plus 22. Connor Zilic also plus 22. Ryan Truex with a comfortable 21-point cushion over Daniel Hemrick. Riley Herbst, Taylor Gray almost into that must-win territory at 35 and 38 below the cut line. And Ryan Sieg definitely in must-win territory at 63 below the cut line after just 1 race. So there's your Xfinity Series and Truck Series recap for the weekend. In the background, we've been practicing qualifying for today's main event, the NASCAR Cup Series Bass Pro Shops Bristol Night Race here from, of course, the last great Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway. Here we go, ready for action at the last great Coliseum. Michael McDowell and Todd Gillen will start at the rear with inspection issues, as will Joey Logano with an engine change after qualifying. So huge playoff implications here for Joey Logano having to start at the rear of the field. We have brought back the number 99 Best Buy Chevrolet, but we have a little special add to it. It's a primarily golden scheme. It says 50 wins on the hood. Of course, last episode at Gateway, we got our 50th career Cup Series win. So here we are from 9th here at Bristol, already going 3 wide, passing Bubba Wallace and Austin Hill with a great qualifying effort on this opening lap of racing. Now right to the back of Denny Hamlin's Progressive Toyota, William Byron's Exalta Chevy, a couple of our fellow drivers who have clinched their way to the round of 8 on points after a strong round so far. Connor the 24, Byron slides, but he's able to save it, and we go by him, and now we're going to battle Christopher Bell for 4th position here, already on the move. Quickly into 4th we go here in stage 1. Now 20 to go in stage 1. Hamlin got back around us for 4th, but we have tracked him back down, and he bounces off the wall after we gave him a little bump and run right there, and we go by Hamlin. Into 4th we go. Now setting our sights on Kyle Larson for position number 3 here, and we will go by Larson, who needs a good day today to go back from below the cut line to in the round of 8. And now we are into 3rd. Ryan Blaney, our current race leader. Now 14 to go in stage 2. We catch Chase Elliott, who's had a very strong round so far in lap traffic, and we will get by him here in a moment if we can get by the Spire blockade of hosts of our McDowell and Suarez. We completely just use up the back of the 71, punt McDowell out of the way. Into 2nd we go. Now we go the inside of Ryan Blaney, and he slides into turn 1. 9 to go in stage 1. Huge save from Ryan Blaney. We're able to get the race lead now for the first time tonight here in Bristol to try to drive away and pick up the stage 1 victory to continue our impressive momentum here in this round of 12 elimination race at Bristol. Now on the last lap of the stage, we come out of turn 4, and we are going to win stage 1 here at Bristol after taking care of business in lap traffic. Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson round out the podium. Nemechek and Blaney the top 5 in this stage. And Hamlin 6th, Corey Heim much needed 7th, Chandler Smith 8th, Ty Gibbs 9th, and how about Ryan Preece for Rookware Racing picking up a stage point here in Bristol. So we win stage 1. And we're going to look to continue this momentum into the second stage of action, where we're going to restart from 6th on the outside. Chandler Smith trying to go 3 wide now with Brad Keselowski. Denny Hamlin being really aggressive here on this restart. Can we make this outside lane work? No, we cannot. We bounce out the wall a little bit, make Keselowski lift. Now we got to balance Chandler Smith for 4th, and he's not giving us a lot of room, completely shoving us up the racetrack all the way up into the damn wall almost. So a little bit of frustration from me here as we give Chandler Smith a bump and shove him up the racetrack out of our way. Into 7th we go. Now trying to hang on to positions here as Logano and Keselowski have gone by. And now we're just trying to make sure Kyle Larson doesn't pass us here for 6th on the racetrack. As this battle continues, 26 to go in stage 2, and Larson will get by us to secure 6th position. We'll fall back down to 7th, but we're not going to give up that easily. We're going to switch back underneath Larson here, go for a crossover move, try to take 6th back to 3 and 4. A little bit of contact there next to the corner. This battle continues. Meanwhile, Ryan Blaney back to the front of this race, leading a lot of laps, and now we do clear Kyle Larson to re-secure 6th position on the racetrack. And now a little bit later in the run, we go a little bit too high up the racetrack. Larson takes advantage on the bottom. We have to lift, and Larson gets back into 6th, and we settle back down to 7th as Denny Hamlin now leads here in Bristol. Now lap 41 to 15, Ryan Preece blows a tire. Big issue for the 15, going to take him out of this race, which is a shame because he's having a really strong run up inside the top 15. And now later in the stage we have caught Kyle Larson, and we go right by him on the inside lane to take 6th position back once again as we try to work our way up to get some solid stage 2 points. 11 to go in stage 2, and lap traffic now catching Logano and his Ford teammates of Ryan Blaney and Brad Keselowski, who will take 3 wide here. A little bit of contact on Keselowski. We'll go by him, and into 3rd we go, now chasing down Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin. Now we've caught Elliott. Big contact though. We got really loose exit of 4, and Elliott squeezes us up into the lap car at Jesse Love. And now we're really struggling on grip here, trying to just hang on. Keselowski to our inside. We give Elliott a big shot. We're all slamming into each other. 4 wide here in Bristol. Here comes Joey Logano. Completely moved Keselowski out of the way, which hurt both Jesse Love and I. We both had to back out of the throttle and lost position. Now we're 4 wide again. Squeeze into the wall. Goes Chase Elliott into the wall, goes the 9. Huge just chaos here in lap traffic in stage 2. The aggression at an all-time high between myself, Joey Logano, and Brad Keselowski. It's all going down. Now Suarez sideways in front of us. We managed to save him from spinning, but huge damage. So I slam him into the wall just in frustration that nothing going right here at the end of stage 2. We just keep hitting cars, getting more damage, and the struggle is on. Blaney to our inside as the caution's going to come out. And we will have a late stage restart. Everyone comes down in pits. We get repairs as well as 4 tires and fuel, so we drop back to 10th here on this restart with 3 to go in stage 2. Just trying to salvage whatever points we can. It looks like Denny Hamlin might pull off the stage win here, as he and Keselowski have got by Blaney. Now we're going to give Busher a shot. Squeeze. Logano out of room to get 6. 2 to go in stage 2. Now the inside of the 48 of Alex Bowman. You know, he's a bubble driver. He needs as many points as he can get here today to secure his spot in the round of 8. We'll go by him for 5th. Now set our sights on Blaney, Busher, Keselowski, and Hamlin. Now last corner of stage 2. Denny Hamlin picks up the stage win. We will settle for a solid 5th place, earning a total of 16 stage points today. Hamlin, your stage 2 winner, followed by the RFK duo of Brad and Busher. Then Blaney and myself, the top 5. Logano 6th, Bowman 7th, Bubba Wallace 8th. William Byron gets 2 stage points. How about Chandler Smith rounding out the top 10? So stage 1 goes to myself. Stage 2 goes to Denny Hamlin. Now here we are with 61 laps to go in the final stage of racing. We are underway here in Bristol. We are already on the inside of Ryan Blaney for 3rd place. A great restart from us so far. Now we send underneath Keselowski. A little bit of contact, shove him wide, and by Keselowski we will go. And now we're going to fight Ryan Blaney for 2nd with 60 to go. But it looks like Denny Hamlin has a pretty secure hold on the lead of this race, trying to get his 3rd win of the season and get some extra playoff points to carry with them into the round of 8, which of course is where it matters most. If you can at least just make it to that championship round, where it'll be all about consistency, how best you can be through 4 races at 4 different track types. And now Blaney getting able to clear us out of turn 2. We just didn't have enough for him. He takes second back, but now later in the run we have caught both Blaney and Hamlin in lap traffic. And we are now going for the race lead. 3 wide of the lap cars of Cindric and Eric Jones. 44 to go, trying to hold the lead. Blaney gets to our inside, gives us a little shot. Now he gets sideways. Blaney saves it though, and we are able to maintain the lead. We got very aggressive by a complete dive bomb on Zane Smith there just to prevent anyone from getting to my inside, and we are back in the lead. Now trouble, Carson Hocevar in the 77 has a flat tire. He's going hitting the wall. I had to lift it. I also hit the wall myself to avoid, and he hits the 12 of Blaney, who goes for a slide behind us. What is Hocevar doing? You see the 12 spins into pit road entry from second place, drops down to third, but stays on the lead lap and stays on the racetrack. No penalty, and we're going to slide. And Jesse Love saves us from losing everything as we go for a big slide out of turn 4 here with 38 to go, as the car is just handling really loose, and we just couldn't hang on to it. We slid there, but now later in the run, coming for our scheduled final green flag pit stop of the race here, we have an extremely conservative pit road entry, lose a ton of time to Chase Elliott, who was running in third, but now up to second since Hamlin pitted the lap previous, gets right up behind us on pit entry. Now here we are for 4 tires and fuel to get us to the end, and hopefully in a position to sweep the round of 12 to have a red hot start to the chase for the cup. So great pit stop by the pit crew right there. They get us out in a good spot, right, of course, where we came in, right behind Todd Gilliland ahead of Chase Elliott. We come out, currently scored in 5th position on the racetrack, but that will all cycle out in due time as we're already in 4th position here. Race leader Christopher Bell comes in. Few laps later, we are now up to 2nd, and with 22 to go, we have to set our sights on Denny Hamlin to go chase him down to win this race, and that's what we do. Right to the inside of Denny Hamlin, who's stuck behind Daniel Suarez in lap traffic, and we are back in the lead with 20 to go in Bristol. Now with 6 laps to go, we are driving away. Looking like we're well on our way to our 3rd win in a row to start the chase for the Cup. With a ton of momentum, the caution comes out on the racetrack with just 9 cars on the lead lap because the 38 Noah Gragson blows the tire, spins into the outside wall, back up the track. It's a piece of William Byron, and that brings out the caution. Noah Gragson blown tires. So we are the only car who pits under this caution. We take 4 tires and fuel, and it's a 3 to go restart. We have a brilliant restart already using the bumper on Ryan Blaney. 3 wide into 3rd place in 1 corner. We are in a great spot to go drive up and win this race. Right to the inside of Denny Hamlin we go. Now into 2nd place. Just 2 laps to go at Bristol. Can we beat Joey Logano for the win, who has put himself in a great spot here to steal this one from us, but we have fresher tires and are zooming on the outside lane. Nothing Logano can do. Clear, and we are in the lead with the white flag waving. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank here at Bristol Motor Speedway as we look to sweep the round of 12 to begin the chase for the Cup and get another Bristol Night Race trophy to our collection of track we have been so dominant at. And we have done it once again. We are going to win 3 in a row, winning the Bristol Night Race to conclude the opening round of the chase for the Cup in dominating fashion with a little bit of late race drama. We pick up the victory. Now we're going to burn it down in celebration on the front straightaway here at Bristol and our Best Buy 50 Wins Tribute Chevrolet. What a race. What a finish. We made the pass with 2 to go on Joey Logano to seal the deal, to win the race, and we go 3 in a row to kick off the chase for the Cup and are well on our way to a 4th consecutive NASCAR Cup Series championship as now we celebrate in victory lane with the crew. Now look at your final race results here from Bristol Motor Speedway. Of course, we pick up the win. Joey Logano has a strong runner-up finish that will likely put him through the next round. Hamlin and Ty Gibbs, both great top 5 runs. They will advance. Austin Hill with a top 5. Shout out to him. Busher 6th. Chase Elliott 7th. He will easily advance on points. Ryan Blaney finishes 8th and Alex Bowman 9th. That'll be tight between those two who gets the final spot in the round of 8. Corey Heim with a solid top 10 run, but it's not going to be enough to transfer him to the round of 8. Byron in 12th will advance. Larson in 16th will be eliminated from the chase for the Cup. He didn't do nearly enough, just had a super mediocre round. Christopher Bell in 21st will advance, and SVG in 23rd, of course, is eliminated as he didn't get a single top 20 this round. The tracks did not suit him. Here's the updated round of 12 playoff grid, and the final spot goes to Ryan Blaney by just 2 points over Alex Bowman. Blaney beating Bowman by 1 point today was the difference. As if Bowman beat Ryan Blaney, they would have been tied, and Bowman would have had the tiebreaker over Ryan Blaney. What a turn of events here at Bristol. So myself, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Chase Elliott, Ty Gibbs, Joey Logano, Christopher Bell, and Ryan Blaney are your round of 8 drivers. Bowman, Larson, Heim, and Van Gisbergen eliminated from the chase for the Cup. And we'll be heading, of course, to the round of 8 at Kansas Speedway next episode, where we'll start the round with a massive 91-point cushion. I mean, we're pretty much guaranteed to be in the championship round regardless with the amount of wins we have on the season. Christopher Bell will have a nice 19-point cushion in second. Denny Hamlin sits in third, 8 above the cut line. And then Joey Logano tied with William Byron for the final spot in the championship 4. Ty Gibbs is right on the outside, just by 3 points out. Chase Elliott only out by 6. And Ryan Blaney sneaks his way in, now 12 points below the cut line. As an uphill climb to make the final 4 as we head to the Heartland in Kansas Speedway next episode. So we, of course, pick up the win. A huge episode for us, sweeping the round of 12 in the chase. And as we end this episode, as always, I want to give a special shout out to my channel members. Thank you very much to Brendan Breen and Jeremy Isley. I really appreciate your guys' support. It means a lot to me. Helps the channel and I continue to grow and produce some awesome content. Now pushing towards 2,000 subscribers. So those of you that are watching this video or not subscribed, please do subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It's completely free and it only takes like 2 seconds. If you want to become a paid channel member and get access to exclusive perks, link is down below in the description. And until next time at Kansas Speedway, I hope you all have a good one.